Welcome back to the Season of Pain and the Colony Development Program. And as you can see, we have developed the development program. We now have the results right here. Also, we're going to have sound effects, which are the Windows 3.1 sounds. So apparently Colony is using Windows 3.1, although Windows 3.1 was released, I think, 92, so they can't use it, but they still use it because they're so advanced. Anyway, we're back, and today we're headed to Silverstone, which ironically should, at least in theory, fit our car very well. I'm going to explain a little, why a little bit later, but let's head to the development program. These guys here obviously are channel members. You can join. The link is below. Also, all these stickers are on the car. We'll see the car later on the video. Every time we click a supporter, we'll get a random number here, here, or here. And it might also be negative, because sometimes the development goes wrong. And that's how life is when you don't afford any testing. So let's go. First up, Minardi Sim Sports. We have 6 more horsepower. That is wonderful news. We definitely need horses for Silverstone. Next up, Hatcher. Also success, and we get 3 units of grip, and it reduces the number here. In case you haven't been watching the previous videos, the lower the number, the better the grip. But yeah, 3 units of more grip. Thank you, Hatcher. Jan B. Again, a success, and we get 4 units of grip. The development program is going excellently here. Sporadically sane. Oh, that's a fail. We get -1 horsepower, so that's not too bad. Not too bad of a failure. Volcom 87. Oh, another fail. We lose 2 units of grip. Oh dear. Well, that's not too bad of a failure either. Rocking Parrot. Again a failure. Now we lose 6 horsepower. Oh dear. Now we are actually down on horsepower. Compared to what we had. DB. Success. And -1 kilograms of weight. So that's also good. C68 Customs. Success. And we lose 3 kilograms of weight this time. That's nice. Daryl Lewis F1. Success. And 6 units of grip. Yeah, the engine is not developing very well, so come on, Subaru, try to improve. IK's Racing. Success. And 3 units of grip. Alex Mergovich. Success. And 10 units of grip. That's the best number you can get is 10, so that is amazing. The car is going to be a lot better. I just hope we get some more power. A new sponsor, the one and only legendary Grand Prix Yannick. Success. And another 10 units of grip. Amazing. We should have plenty of grip now. Well, not plenty. This is still pretty bad, but it's a lot better. Joss S. Success. 6 units of grip. Okay, this is going very well. Zach Riker. Oh, failure. 10 units of grip. We lost. Oh dear. Well, it is what it is. Skeleton Dog Games. Fail. Another 10. Oh dear. We lost a humongous amount of progress. Oh god, this development program is brutal. Alan Mack. Success. And we get -1 kilograms of weight. And next up it's SB Soros. Success. And 8 units of grip. Awesome, thank you. Jones. Success. 6 units of grip. Awesome, thank you. Zurja 91. Success! And 5 units of more grip. Georgie Drewblood. Success! And 8 units of grip. We get a lot of grip this time. Paulo Montero. Fail! Minus 3 units of grip. And another new supporter, Underbird 1992. The final development cycle starts now. Success! And we get 3 kilos of weight reduction. So yes, these are the results. Unfortunately, Subaru failed again. We lost 1 horsepower, so that's sad. Managed to improve the grip a lot. The old value was 458, now we have 417, which is a lot better. Also, we lost 8 kilos of weight. And before we head to the pits, we'll have to update our car performance files. We now have 1 less horsepower because Subaru failed. Then we have weight, which is now 1259 pounds. And we'll obviously have to improve our grip, which is now 417. 417, there we go. So yeah, this is actually the reason why we should, in theory, be quite competitive in Silverstone. This grip factor mostly affects on slow corners, so it's kind of a mechanical grip, whereas this human grip level affects the grip overall. In Silverstone we have a lot of fast corners and the aero grip should be good, ironically, in the Coloni Subaru. If you're using these grip levels, I would recommend you to use the human grip because that's more comprehensive. I'm using the player grip factor because that's what we've been using throughout the season, so I wanted to remain consistent. When I began this season I had no knowledge about these things, now I do, but yeah, we'll go with that. And here we are, we're going to use the Silverstone 87 layout, which is pretty much the same that what they used in 1990. The bigger changes came for the 1991 season, but this is the correct, the most correct version possible for this pre-qualifying. Magic data from slot 8 and weather mode will be statistical random per day, so we'll see. There's a possibility of rain because, you know, it's Silverstone. And here we are in the grid and it is actually quite sunny. So yeah, no rain this time. We'll check out the car setup. As always, there has not been testing. I did a couple of laps to make sure everything works, but that's all. I don't know what setup this is. But because this is a very fast layout, I would probably drop the wings a little bit. And then we'll need to adjust the gearing as well. I don't know if there's anything we can do here. Let's jump back into the car. And let's actually get some times on the table before we head to the track. So yeah, Roberto Moreno, 107.6, currently in the lead. So now we have some sort of a reference point. We'll take 5 laps worth of fuel to try to get a couple of laps to find our groove on the track. And yeah, I'm using custom sounds because X86 Grand Prix 2 now supports custom sounds, so we might as well use it. Oh, very, very slippery, and there's a huge traffic jam on the track right in front of us. Yeah, this layout is extremely fast. I was talking how our car could be quite competitive here because of the good aero grip, but I didn't remember that it was actually this fast. Most of the corners are actually flat out, so that doesn't suit us too well because our engine is really poor. I don't remember like these turns. Okay, this is the final turn. Last turn is the only one that is a little bit slower, so let's try to do our first fast lap See if we can go flat out to the first turn. Oh, I had to lift a little bit. This is the fastest we've ever gone with Cologne. 280... 81 kilometers an hour. I kind of screwed up the turn. I think we have to slow down a little bit for this one. That was pretty good. Alright, oh, you can go a lot faster through there. I really need some practice. Six, 7, 8, 9, 109.8, so we're quite far off the pace. Oh, failed turn 1 again. See if we can find some speed for some of these turns. I entered that one a little bit too fast. Missed the apex on that one, and we're spinning. Oh, that was close. Oh man, that would have been game over if he had hit us. Okay, let's do another one. Perhaps a little bit more front downforce. That felt a little bit better. We're 3/10 ahead of our time. Whoa. Was a bit slow, still 3/10 ahead. Last turn was pretty good. 8 and improved by 7/10, so that's not too bad, but we're still 7th. Alright, here we are in the pits. We're pretty close to the 5th place. Let's actually see the standings. JJ Lehto currently 4th with 108.5. I think that might be achievable. I think that might actually be achievable. You have to be on the top 4 in order to pre-qualify. So this is getting interesting. We're not too far behind. I'm going to go all the way down with the rear wing. That might be a little bit risky. The car will be very oversteery, but we have to take some risks here. Also, a couple of clicks of more gears because the 6th was a little bit too low, and see if we can actually reduce the ride height a little bit. Let's save this one and hop back on the track. Okay, we'll see if it's drivable, but we need at least a half a second. We actually have a slight chance to pre-qualify. Based on the outlap, the car doesn't feel that bad, even though we have basically 0 rear wing. So let's hope we can do something with this. I'm trying to concentrate as well as I can. Oh, messed up the turn. We're tenths ahead though, and now we should have way more straight line speed. Look at that. 290. Coloni is going fast. Almost overcooked that one. We're 3/10 ahead. Yeah, the setup is actually working. It's slow in the last sector. Come on, go, go, go. Come on. 7, 8. We're 5th. We're 5th. We still need to improve. Come on. Oh, damn it. Oh, we're 2/10 ahead, even though I missed the apex. Come on, Coloni, come on, Subaru. Oh, that exit really sneaks up on you. We're half a second down, or up, or whatever. Come on, concentrate. Go, 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 go. 4th! We're 4th, everybody. We're 4th. We are pre-qualifying at the moment. We are pre-qualifying. Oh boy. That was a surprise. That was a real surprise. Yeah, going like completely down on downforce. The car actually doesn't feel that bad. And here we are in the pits. JJ Leto 4/10 behind. Well, so let's fast forward a little bit to see how this develops. 14 minutes left in the qualifying and we are still 4th. We are still pre-qualifying. I'm still kinda... Who do we have behind us? Lehto, Langes, Dalmas. Yeah, they are pretty far away. Let's see if we can actually improve even more. I think the sound files are not quite aligning properly. I don't know what's going on with that. Alright, here we go. Our final fast lap in the pre-qualifying session. Let's see if we can improve our time. Yeah, I think you could like go flat out to turn 1 if you really nail the turn. That one I still don't get right. We're still 1/10 ahead. So yeah, the more laps I get, the better I get. Surprise, surprise. Lost a little bit of time. I lifted too much. Messed up with the gears in the final turn. Oh, we improved. We're second. We're second in the pre-qualifying. This is absolutely sensational. Friedrich Bang is most definitely pre-qualifying. We only improved less than 1/10, but it was so close at the top we went to second. So this is a historical moment, everybody. Coloni Subaru is pre-qualifying, and if I remember correctly, in real life this was the final time they were powered by the Subaru engine, at least somewhere during at the midway point of the season. Subaru basically gave up and they switched to Ford engines, which were more competitive. But yeah, we are headed to the qualifying session, and that means that we can also attend the free practice session before the qualifying session. So I can actually get more laps and some practice. I can tune the setup and maybe make the car even a little bit faster. And I certainly have a lot of time to find on the track as well. So yeah, this is looking interesting. This is looking very interesting now. Here we are in the pits. Roberto Moreno currently setting the pace. We're about 3/10 behind, but we are second. And let's fast forward to the end. Actually, let's just skip to the end and view session times. Friedrich Bang second, sensationally second in the pre-qualifying session. Roberto Moreno, Bang, Johansson, Gouliard, who are pre-qualified. Of course, the real qualifying session will only have, because of the limitations of the game, it will have only 27 cars. Normally you can get 28 cars on the grid, but because I don't have a teammate, that driver is disabled and I can't replace him with anyone. So basically that means there are only 27 drivers. So we have to beat one driver in order to qualify for the British Grand Prix. So I will go through the practice sessions and or the practice session, and then we'll see you in the qualifying session for the British Grand Prix. Alright, here we are in the pits for the qualifying session of the British Grand Prix. Let's fast forward the time to see where we're at. I did some laps in the in the practice session, but then I spun and crashed. Unfortunately, I didn't record that. In the name of role-playing, I will say that that's the end of the practice, because the car was broken. Luckily, the Coloni managed to actually fix the thing. I just lowered the car a little bit. I don't know if it's bottoming out too hard. It's a little bit hard to say because there's no bottoming out sound in the mod yet, so hard to say how hard the car is bottoming out. But yeah, historical moment, the first real qualifying session for Friedrich Bang, and it starts like this. Excellent. Yeah, the pit exit seems to be very slippery for some reason. It's very cloudy in Silverstone today, so the track should be a little bit faster than what it was in the pre-qualifying session, because it's a little bit more sunny. Okay, first qualifying lap. Let's concentrate real hard. Had to lift a little bit in turn 1. Yeah, I can't get the line right through there. I missed the apex real bad. We are going to need a better time. .708, I think that is a improvements. Turned in way too late into there. Seems to be very hard to catch the apexes here. Oh dear, don't spin! Ouch! No damage, no damage. We're fine. We're fine. Somehow we're fine. And we're dead last. Surprise, surprise. We're dead last, everybody. We need to improve a second. Okay, here we go. Another try. We need to drastically improve our time if we want to have any hope of qualifying for the race. So hard to see the apex through there. We're 3/10 ahead, so the first sector was better. Faster car coming behind us, it might cause issues. That felt fast. Seven tenths ahead. Come on. I hope this Benetton doesn't screw us over. Come on, come on. 19th. We improved by a second. We needed a second. And now we messed up everybody's laps. McLaren. Look at that, we can actually see McLarens and Benettons. And we are currently not last. Let's check out the current standings. Paolo Barilla is a couple of tenths behind us, so as it is, we are currently qualifying for the race. We have to remember there is another qualifying session after this. This is the Friday's qualifying, and then there's the Saturday qualifying session. And that's not a good start for our next flying lap. Lost the rear. Yeah, didn't improve. We are still 26th, the last qualifying car. What's the tire situation? It's bad. Well, we can always use our race sets. I don't know if they are any slower. We have one more try in this qualifying session. And we spun. Oh, well, that's qualifying session over. We'll jump to the Saturday qualifying session to see what we can do. And here we have the standings after the first qualifying sessions. Senna surprisingly on pole, Berger, Prost, Bost, and Patrese and Mansell the top 6. And Friedrich Bang currently qualifying for the race. Paolo Barilla is behind us, so 26th would be enough. But I think we would need to improve our time. I know there's a lot of time to be found on the track. But yeah, let's go into this session. And it's actually sunny now, so the track is probably slower. So that's bad news for us. Well, actually it's not, because if Barilla can't improve in these conditions, then that means that Friedrich Bang is going to qualify. Let's fast forward. And we're back in the qualifying session, and Paolo Barilla just had his lap, and he was not able to improve his time, so we are still hanging on to the last place for qualifying for the Grand Prix. We're going to go out. We're going to try to do another lap. We were kind of lucky that it's more sunny for the Saturday qualifying, because it's more difficult to improve your times when it's hotter. 7:05. Go, go, go. And 7.0. That is a pretty good lap. Still not improving related to our qualifying one, but as said, it is a little bit more sunny. So yeah, the temperature will be higher and not quite as much grip. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's 4 minutes left in the qualifying session, and we are still on P26, the last car to qualify for the race. Patrese out, Coffee out, Lehto out, Barilla still behind us in the standings. And he doesn't seem to be going out. If he goes out, then we go out as well. But let's just fast forward a little bit. 1 minute left in the qualifying. We must go out now if we wanna make it for another lap. But Barilla is not going out. He's not going out. So this means that Fredrik Bang is going to qualify for the British Grand Prix of 1990, and we will see the first Grand Prix of Fredrik Bang. 26th, 4 seconds off the pace, 0.1 seconds faster than Barilla, and we are going to race. So what's going to happen now? Well, obviously it's going to be the first Grand Prix of Fredrik Bang. Let's check out the grid. Senna on pole, Berger, Prost, Boutsen, Patrese, Mansell, Piquet, Alesi, and Nannini, the top 9. So yeah, we are of course going to call it a day, because of course we're going to have to live stream the race. It is going to be a historical race, Fredrik Bang's first race ever in Formula 1. So stay tuned for the live race. I yet don't know the schedule for it, but it will appear on your YouTube feed if you've subscribed. Also, please hit the notification bell. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the Grand Prix.